Alright guys, mission accomplished. It did not take long at all for my tattoo. Oh, hey. Hi. How are you guys? Welcome back to this next vlog. You saw my last vlog, which I highly recommend, else you'll be kind of lost as to what's going on right now. But long story short, I got a tattoo. And this is kind of bleeding in from the last one. We're just kind of starting off this vlog from the last vlog in the same day. Just a couple hours difference. But yeah, I promised you guys I would show you my tattoo in the next one. I don't know if you can see it. Poppies behind my ear. I'm going to test to see how long it takes my family to notice that I actually got a new tattoo. I want to see how observant they are. I have this feeling that Kai is going to notice immediately. I think Wyatt will kind of not notice at all because that's just a teenage boy. John, I'm kind of like on the fence about. I don't know. I think he may recognize that I have something new there, but I don't know. In regards to like pain, I will say that it wasn't super painful. Shep used like a very tiny needle. It is definitely more painful than other places. Yeah, I would say it's the third painful spot that I've gotten a tattoo at. But it wasn't too bad. But it's so beautiful. They're poppies. I wanted something there because, again, I just don't grow hair over in that area. And I thought, why not fill it with some ink? But yeah, got my tattoo. It's Friday. It's beautiful out. The sun is out. It's like 50 degrees. I'm excited. I am at the mall right now. I have a work project that I'm working on with them. So I'm stopping here just to pick up some stuff for that project real quick. And then I'm going to head home. I actually may stop by Home Depot to pick out paint. Or to actually pick up paint because I already have the paint color I want in mind so that I can get started painting the common room that is now the guest room. I'm home. John's home. The whole family's home, actually. It's like now that we have a teenager that's driving and has a job and everything, it's a lot more rare when the whole family is home anymore, even on our weeks where we have Ava and she's not at her dad's. But it is so pretty out. I like drove around for a little bit just because it was so nice out to have the windows down and everything. We'll see. I almost took my hair down, but I feel like that's cheating. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. Alright, so just because it's Good Friday and the kids have the day off doesn't mean there's not stuff I need to get done. So I'm gonna spend a little bit of time working, and then I'm going to see if John wants to go with me to Home Depot. He also hasn't noticed yet, but in his defense, he only saw me for a couple seconds and he was in front of me. No one else has noticed yet though either. Still has not noticed. The kids have not noticed. I took my glasses off. So that way that's not covering. And we'll see what happens. I've been home for almost 2 hours now. Alright, I'll show you guys progress on kind of everything that we've been doing. Hi, Kaya. Can I show them your room?
Yeah.
This is Kaya's desk. It's so cool. Very nice. Lots of space. You can have a dog bed in here now. You happy?
Yeah.
Is it all organized?
Yes.
And then Wyatt's area is right here. I gotta get him his desk and then we'll reorganize his room a little bit, but he has so much more floor space and he's so happy about that too. We have going on in the common room. It's so dark. This is why we're painting this room. It's cold in this room too, but yeah, and we need to get the craft room cleaned up too because all the stuff is in there. So the goal is to paint this weekend. Maybe pull the intercom that's out. Those were in actually every single room, but John and the painter ripped those out and patched them when we had the house painted. That one was left because we didn't touch this room. I didn't have him paint this room just because it was already really expensive to have a professional painter, and the only reason why we hired somebody was because of my knee surgery and we needed to get in the house and I didn't have time to actually do any of that work myself. The intercom needs, well, I don't really care about the intercom, but John doesn't like it, but that's going to need to be torn out. But yeah, we will paint that room. Then Ava will have a nice little room for her and her friends to come visit. And then our room is just really bright because it's west facing, I think. And it gets lots of afternoon light, which is nice. But that big room just doesn't get any light and it's really obnoxious. So again, I think I'm going to paint it abalone. But I think I'm going to go to Home Depot and just at least pick up the paint so that way I'm ready if I want to do that tomorrow. I'm getting really tired though. Grandpa over there is telling us what he used to call going to the mall back in the 90s.
Mauling.
Mauling.
We call it going mauling.
Going
mauling.
mauling.
Mauling today?
We just called it going to the mall.
We called it mauling.
Actually, when in the 90s, I just called it
You
being.
didn't even know what
I called it being dragged somewhere with my mom and dad. Or actually, not my dad, because my dad would be caught dead at a mall. Let's see, in the 2000s, I just called it going to work, because I worked at the mall for a very long time.
Mauling.
But we're talking about the mall because we are going to go to the mall. It's twofold. One, I'm going there for work, and two, I'm going there to get Ava some prom accessories and shoes. The last things she needs for her prom outfit. So Kaya's gonna come with us. She's mad because I made her put jeans on. I know that feeling, Kaya, but sometimes you need to put jeans on. Trust me, I'm wearing them too right now and I don't love it. Do you want me to get you some diaper onesies? Somebody asked me the other day if I felt weird going out in public in my diaper onesie. My little jumpsuits that I wear. It does look like I'm wearing a diaper, I admit that. But no, I don't feel weird because they are so comfortable. So comfortable. And when it's warm out and I don't have to take whatever I'm wearing over it off to go to the bathroom, it's gonna be even better. Has she still not taken that downstairs?
No, she's holding it so it's like about
Go, Kaya. Take it downstairs, please. But yeah, so we're going to go do that. John's going to stay here and work on the guest room, getting the intercom system out. And then I will...
Also spackle all the holes.
And spackle all the holes, which, oh my gosh, that's exciting because I hate spackling. So I'll either start painting tonight or tomorrow.
Take that shelf off too, right?
Yeah. And just stack the books. Have Wyatt stack the books in the craft room. But
you're gonna paint the craft room.
I may or may not paint it.
Jeans have tighteners around the waist.
Don't they?
No.
You sure? Come here.
Yeah, I checked.
Alright. We're just waiting for the teenager. Always waiting for the teenager. Oh, here she comes.
Here she comes.
Oh, she's got a bag. She looks so cranky. Always so cranky. See how it turned to record?
Yes.
That's how you know.
Oh, the long pants.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pull up your jeans.
These aren't my jeans.
Whose are
They're
they?
Mia's jeans.
Did she know you're using
Yeah.
them? Okay, I was like, she'll catch you.
She's like, I was like, can I just like use some of your clothes while I'm there so I don't have to pack a lot? She's like, my clothes are clean. And I was like, okay.
So are you gonna wash her clothes?
Yeah.
Wait, you know how to do laundry, but I do your laundry at home?
Yeah, we've been over this.
Nope, you gotta roll those pants up. And then you gotta walk past me and I'm gonna film you.
I like those shoes.
I do too, I think they're really pretty,
I
Ava.
don't know how to walk in high heels.
Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Because I'm a heel walker. Do I walk weird in them?
Go again.
How do you walk? Okay.
You have to use your whole foot.
What?
So like when you're walking, you're like this, squeezing to keep that like toe bed.
But I'm a heel walker.
Yeah, that's fine. And they look a little bit loose. Are they tightened all the way?
No, because they don't tighten more.
Okay.
That's why I have a hard time with like high heels with straps.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can add some like Shoals padding or something too. That for me, that's what I used to do on the
Ew,
balls
my
of the
ugly
feet.
scarf.
I have those too. It's okay. I'm just laughing because you look like a baby deer. You're just my baby still.
Like Bambi.
It's nice to know that you're still my child and not some full-fledged 20-year-old who knows everything.
We're going to Target.
We're going to
We are going to Target. Why are we going to Target, Kaya?
Because I helped.
Because you were such a good helper
Yeah.
for this project. Princess.
piano too.
Somebody's peeing a piano?
Playing the piano.
Ooh, Starbies. No, I think that's coming from there too, Eva. I think they have like piano playing over the
Over?
like along with accompanying them violin. If you ever lose Kaya in a Target, you can always make sure to find her in the arts and crafts section. So it's 7 o'clock. Oh, I got a wedgie. We've been back from the mall for a while now. We got everything we needed. Super excited. If you want to see us shopping, again, check out my Instagram. I know I always say that, but some content is like specific for each platform. Follow me on Instagram if you want to see that. But we had a really fun time. It was nice to spend just like the morning with Ava. It's been a while since I've done that because she's been so busy, and because she goes back and forth from here and her dad's house, it's just hard to do that. And she's been super stressed out about just school and everything else, and yeah, it's been that. But her graduation invites / announcements came. So excited. I made them on Canva. I wish I would have splurged for the more expensive paper, but they still turned out really, really nicely considering they were like $51, which is a third of the price of what the other places online were charging. So they look great. So I think I'm going to make our own Christmas cards this year because it was so much easier and faster because they got here, I think, in like 4 or 5 business days from like me actually designing them. So yeah, that went pretty well. I'm trying to edit this video and get as much work done as I can today so that I can take Sunday and Monday off from doing stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. And tomorrow we're going to celebrate Easter. If the spackle dries, I may try to paint tonight, but John says it's not really dry, so I may have to wait to paint until maybe Monday. We'll see.
But I'll be happy to get you one.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's weird when nobody responds back to me. John and I are going to go to Walmart. We got a few things we need to pick up. I want to make fry bread tacos tonight, I think, for John. And then my spring cupcakes that I always make with Kaya. I'm really sore. We need a new mattress. I would love to know how long you guys have had your mattresses, because they say you need to replace them every 6 to 8 years. We've had ours for almost 10. And when you look at it from the foot of the bed, you can very definitively tell where both John and I sleep. We tend to fight over the hill in the middle, the little bump that's got all the cushion left in it. It's just bad. I'm just waking up and my shoulders and my neck and everything just hurts every morning. But anyways, John's dropping stuff. I also decided that I am making my whole personality based around comfort from now on. Yeah, pulled out the clogs. I grew up in these. I used to hate my mom for buying them for me. Of course, when I was younger, I couldn't afford the Birkenstocks. These aren't even Birkenstocks because these are my shit kickers. They're the Cushionaires. They're really comfy. I would say they're more comfy than Birkenstocks in my opinion. And they fit me better because I have narrow feet. But, yeah. It's like when I don't want to be like super underdressed with Crocs, I can just slide on my clogs. Yeah. Or my Birkenstocks with socks, I can just throw in my clogs to hide my toes. Our neighborhood is full of dogs. I'm just waiting for John because I can't get into our side of the car, my side of the car in the garage because we have so much crap in there for the garage sale that we're having. And he's making himself coffee. It's beautiful out. Oh my goodness. Got done cleaning up the kitchen. I need to clean our kitchen chairs. They're so disgusting right now, but that's kind of the downside of having like light fabric chairs, which we got from IKEA. Our favorite place, as you guys know. But right now, I'm gonna head upstairs and help John. We're gonna paint the guest room since it's so nice out and we can have the windows open and have it drying a little bit faster. I'm really sad though because that means I have to change out of my outfit because I don't want to get paint on this clothing because it's like my favorite outfit. We were at Walmart getting stuff, as you guys know, and we went to the electronics section, and I kid you not, I walked in. Somebody's calling me. Hold on. Oh, Aubrey's calling me. Hello? Hey. Alright, sorry. My friends don't often call me I love having phone conversations. I used to not. I used to be like terrified of the phone when it would ring, but I actually enjoy it now because especially if I'm like making plans with somebody, because it's just so much faster than texting. And also I feel like we've lost a lot of our communication skills because it is so easy just to send a text, and so many things can get like misconstrued via text versus like talking on the phone. So when my friends who don't usually talk on the phone with me call me, I freak out and think something's wrong and I answer immediately. So anyways, nothing's wrong though, everything's good. But yeah, we went to Walmart, and the second we went into the electronics section, I kid you not, I got this huge reaction out of the employee. He looked at me, he was like, that has got to be the most comfortable outfit I have seen all day. And I was like, yep, it is very comfortable and very cozy. And then he went on to comment more and more and say that I look like a pocket full of comfy, I think is what he said, because I literally did. This is the most comfortable outfit I think I own. Non-spackled, that thing is gone. Holes are all filled. All the furniture's in the center. Ava's not here, so this is the perfect time. She's at her dad. Actually, she's house sitting for the week, so no one's gonna need to be in here. So it's perfect time to paint. I want to replace the drapes in here and rods, but that's gonna have to be another day. Oh shoot, somebody popped this out, John. Oh, there you go. The owners prior to us said that their sons used to sneak out these windows. There better be no sneaking out. We have cameras everywhere around this house, so there will be no sneaking. It is Monday, the kids' official first day of spring break. I don't count Good Friday because I think a lot of schools have Good Friday off. I could be wrong, but I thought they did. But this is the kids' official first day of spring break. I am so excited. The fact that no one had to wake up early, or I didn't have to worry about a kid being ready for school or getting ready for pickup, was just amazing. I thought I would show you guys kind of what we did yesterday. I didn't vlog any yesterday after whatever I showed here because I was crazy busy with John. We were just trying to get everything as much done. But here's the progress we have on the guest bedroom / Ava's bedroom. Basically Ava's bedroom. And we actually measured this room yesterday. It is a good amount bigger than our master, which is just, again, ridiculous in my mind. But we painted last night and it looks so good. Wanted again to use a nice light color that wasn't too gray and wasn't too beige. So this is abalone or abalone, depending on where you live. And it's the same color as downstairs in the living room, which I'll show you in a second because it's so weird how different it looks just because the downstairs room gets both west and east light and this only gets like low east light. So yeah, it's very, I think, beautiful and calming. It shifts purple, it shifts pink, it shifts gray, hence the name abalone or abalone, like the shell. I just love it. So it looks so much better. I also painted it in a matte flat because it was so shiny in here. There's so much texture on all these walls because this is an older house. And the paint in here before was really shiny, and it just did not look very good. So the matte kind of flattens out all the texture, which is nice. But this is kind of where the furniture is going to stay. I'm gonna mount the TV up above the piano, and then I have some underbed storage that I bought for Ava so that when she's home from college and stuff like that, she can put her clothes underneath the bed. And she's still using the closet in Kaya's room as well. But this is just looking so great. I still need to pick out curtains, which I'm really excited because the way I arrange the furniture, I'm gonna be able to have full length curtains and then they can just kind of open and close without interfering with any of the furniture. And then I am picking up 2 small end tables I ordered from Target. I'm picking those up and they'll go on either side of the bed as well. See, just like even when the light's off, it's just so much lighter and brighter in there. But yeah, her room is bigger than our room. It's so crazy. But yeah, it just looks so much better in there. But we were working it yesterday, trying to get all that done. But like, look at the living room. This is the same paint color, which just, it's so crazy how different it looks in different lighting. But yeah, I'm excited. And Wyatt's down here playing his video games, changing out batteries, because he's just, spring break. Hi.
How are you this morning?
Good. Did you see the email?
I did. That's great news.
I know. I'm so excited.
People.
Don't say stuff like that. We are not. Oh, don't hit Wyatt. He's.
Hey, Wyatt, where is he?
I'm not moving.
I need the power cord.
Come on, Kaya. Be nice.
I'm weak.
We are those parents that sometimes call our kids names, not in like a mean way, but like.
Grandma called one of the cousins a B word. My nickname for grandma is Little.
Yeah, my mom's nicknames for all of my kids are little shits, but that's because I grew up being called that, and I never took it offensively, because sometimes they can be little shits.
You guys left the garage door light on.
That's why.
It wastes electricity.
This is like John's main complaint. I feel like it's every dad's thing. When really, the amount of electricity these LED bulbs probably pull at this point is like minuscule
Yeah, but the lights are on.
to what John's server
Could be
rack
on.
pulls all the time. We are on our way to Target. I ordered 2 end tables that were like $30 each.
Which Target are we going to?
They got really decent reviews. Like, I'm shocked, which is why I ordered them, because there's only 2 left in stock at our local store.
I only have one.
No, it already sent me an email last night and said that they were both ready. I was talking to my friend earlier, and she was like, wow, you're doing a lot for just like Ava and just to have guests have somewhere to stay in your house. And I am, but I'm not. Like, it may seem like a lot to some people, but you can ask John. It's been my dream to have a guest room, because my love language is acts of service and also quality time. So I like making people feel comfortable, and I also like when people want to spend quality time with me. When my sisters take the time to and the effort to travel with their son, who I know it's like difficult to travel with toddlers because we did it all the time when we were in that stage, that to me is they are showing me that they love me. When my friends come over to my house or whatever, that means a lot to me. My return is making people comfortable, feeding them good food, getting them a nice blanket, you know, just making sure that they are comfortable in my home. And so I want Ava to feel comfortable in her own space. I also want Ava to feel comfortable to bring her college friends home, or significant others, whichever one that is, when she's away. I also want to be able to be that household that when my kids are off in college and they have those friends who, like, say for Thanksgiving or Christmas, are like, I can't afford to fly home or whatnot, they feel comfortable bringing those friends to our home and staying. And so, yeah, that's why I'm doing all of this stuff. At our old house, we didn't have enough room to have a guest room or have a space dedicated to, like, okay, somebody's coming here, they can stay and have their own area. And now we have that space and the opportunity to do that, and Ava's going off to college in a couple months, so it just made sense. And also, again, getting Wyatt out of there, which he's been so much happier, right, Wyatt?
Yeah.
I've been happier. John's been happy. We've all, let me tell you guys. The one thing that I've heard from everybody who has teenagers or preteens, especially boys, is that they never see them through ages like 13 to 18, because they just like go off into their little space and you don't see them. Since we moved Wyatt downstairs, we've been interacting with him throughout the day, and it's so nice. And so, yeah, there's a few reasons why we did that, but the guest room thing was really important to me, especially because with Ava's graduation party coming up and just other things coming up, there's gonna be people coming to our house, and having that space for them to kind of like be is really nice. And also not having to displace a kid from their room and their spaces. And I feel like the happier and comfier the home, the more people will want to come and see you and visit, which I love when people do that. So anyways, yeah. What are you doing, Wyatt?
Playing balloons.
What's balloons?
Balloons Tower Defense 6.
I don't know anything that just came out of your mouth.
You don't know about balloons?
I know about balloons, but I don't
You
understand how.
don't know balloons?
No. I
There are
do.
monkeys that throw like arrows at balloons.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's the
The
game?
balloons just keep coming.
Are you the monkey?
Yes. Many, many different monkeys.
Why do you have to be a monkey? Why can't you just be the
That's
person
just
throwing?
how the game is. It's a nice, clean, fun, challenging game.
Like Angry Birds?
No.
I'd say it's better than Angry Birds. Angry Birds is played out. Balloons is the new.
I'm so old.
Fingerboards is kind
What was that one game? Snaggle Pop?
Yes.
Wiggle Pop?
Snaggle.
That one where like that yellow thing jumped and you had to like
Snag.
what was that? Doodle jump. Doodle jump. I was close.
No, you weren't.
Okay. I am feeling overwhelmed suddenly. End of the year stuff is usually more stressful in our house as the kids are getting ready to be done with school, but this year just feels especially stressful with Ava graduating. So I'm carrying a lot of stress on my shoulders. I hate just like complaining, but I'm just hoping people can relate. I'm feeling so much stress over the fact that Ava is graduating, so I'm like sending my 18-year-old, my child, off to go live somewhere that's not in my home, which is hard enough to do when she goes to her dad's house, let alone on her own. But then there's the factor of finding all the money she's gonna need for school. Thankfully, she only needs to do 2 years for her bachelor's. But then there's the graduation party that I'm planning. I just got, like I said, I have the invitations, but now I need to like get all the addresses and send those out this week. I have to do my taxes this week. Honestly, the money part for Ava is really stressing me out because she doesn't seem to be stressed out about it. I'm trying to get her out in and out of school as debt-free as possible. That's my hope for her. So I've been like throwing scholarships at her, and I've been trying to find as much information as I can for her. It's just very stressful. Like these last 7 years, we've been driving her to different schools. We've been taking over all of the transportation for like early morning gifted classes and things like that because her dad didn't want to, or her stepmom didn't want to bring her all the way over here for them. Also, she could do 2 years at UT and get her associate's degree, so that way she'd only have 2 years at the next school to get her bachelor's. And it's just like everything's culminating to this like moment of her starting like college. And I'm just like feeling so overwhelmed because she didn't get as much federal aid as we'd hoped, which sucks. I don't talk about my shared parenting situation often because I've tried to really keep that off the internet as out of respect for Ava. Let's just say it is the typical relationship you see on like a Teen Mom episode. Let's just say that. So most of the weight of all this stuff has fallen on me and John for the last 18 years in general. Me, the first 4 before I met John. But now she's going into college and it's still just like me. And she didn't get as much federal aid because we aren't allowed to claim her because that was part of our custody agreement. So I couldn't mark her as a dependent, and he didn't want to fill out the FAFSA, and so it was this whole big thing. So basically it looks like we have more money than we actually do because since he wasn't going to fill it out, he refused to, I did it. And since I'm married to John, even though John can't claim, her dad does, the credit was different. Like, it just looked like we had more money than we did since we didn't have her as a dependent, if that makes sense. So I'm just feeling really overwhelmed. The party is overwhelming just because it's like, I have to pay for the party, I have to do the invites, I have to do the decorations, all of that. And just parties in general kind of stress me out, just the planning part. I'm always good once, like, I'm there on the day, but again, it's just that build up. We're trying to have a huge garage sale at the end of this month so that way we can clear out the house and get rid of a bunch of stuff and make a little bit of money towards, future expenses for her school. And also, I just want to get junk out of my house because it's stressing me out as well. And we're going to have people here for the first time since we moved. Not a lot of people have actually seen our new house just because of COVID and all of that. And so this will be the first time that I have a lot of my extended family here seeing it. And I grew up as the youngest cousin on my mom's side. Well, on all the sides, actually. Like, all of them were like John's age, other than my siblings. So I was the one that was like, I'm like the only teen pregnancy as well in the family. I was the teen mom. I was, didn't go to college kind of thing. And so it means a lot to me to be able to have people here for her graduation party for a multitude of reasons, but having them see kind of our new home and where we're at and how I've provided for my family, and it's just like a really big deal. So I want to make sure everything's perfect. I have a work trip also that I'm leaving for the day of Ava's graduation, one of her graduations, because she's graduating twice. I had to move my flight because her graduation time changed on that day, so that cost me extra money to change the flight. And there's just so much stuff going on. I think after May, I will be fine. After May, I will be fine. But there's a lot of work stuff going on too, and I love work, and I'm not upset about that. It's just, again, one more thing that's added to my plate, while also trying to like keep my relationships with friends and family also good too. So I think that's the pressure I'm feeling of like getting this guest room perfect. It's kind of like, if I can get this room good for Ava, and also
Sorry, I didn't understand that.
if I can get this room done, it'll be like one thing I can actually like check off my list and feel calm about. But as I said in the last vlog, I'm that person who just always feels like she needs, no, I don't feel like I do. I know my body just responds to chaos really well, even though it makes me sick to my stomach and I don't like it. I feel like that's just kind of been my whole life, is some type of chaoticness. So I know I'm going to handle everything fine. Everything will be fine in the end. It always turns out to be okay. But I just, right now, my body and my shoulders and my neck and my brain and my mental faculties don't feel like it's going to be fine. I also have a lot of education stuff that I'm trying to complete, which I haven't talked about here. And I haven't been able to finish because of COVID. If you hear me like I don't know if I've tried to keep some of the stuff footage in these vlogs of me misspeaking or using the wrong words. I do that a lot. I can't seem to concentrate very well. Emails take forever. Everything just takes a lot longer. Editing vlogs takes a lot longer. So studying and sitting for, 2-hour tests online, proctored, is just not possible for me right now. So there's just all this stuff that's just feels really heavy on me. But yeah. So I think getting this room done is like one of these things where I'm just like, I just need to feel like I can complete one thing that I set my mind to right now to get me to starting like getting through the rest of this month. And I know it sounds stupid, and there's probably some psychological reason behind it, but that's just kind of how I feel right now. So I got curtains. I'm going to put together these end tables real quick just so I can get that completed and kind of clean off the rest of the stuff in here. I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching, as always. I hope you enjoyed. Didn't mean to end it on the sad note. I'm not even sad. I'm just like, I'm really thankful for all of the work that's coming my way right now, and I'm really thankful for all of the big, huge milestones and moments that are about to happen to our family. But as the mom, you guys all know out there, if you're the parent that takes the mental load in the household, it's just a lot. When my mom had surgery today on her shoulder, so I'm concerned about her right now too. We're going to go out on Friday and visit her to make sure she's doing okay. But yeah, there's just so much stuff going on, But anyways, I wish I could be like Georgie and just chill. Oh, and then Nuna not eating, all that kind of stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna let you go. Thank you for watching. I hope you've been enjoying these regular vlogs. I'm trying to upload like I used to, twice a week. And as much as like, I don't want you guys to think that this is stressful to me. It is, but it isn't. Like, I really enjoy this interaction. I really enjoy being able to blech all my stuff out. Good, it's a good outlet for me. That's why I continue to do these vlogs, and I wanted to start them up again. They are work, a lot of work, but it's like that work that's worth it because it makes me feel better. So anyways, I hope you're enjoying the amount that I've been posting. I'm going to try to keep to this schedule the best that I can. But yeah, I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.